was?
I wasn't told this.
He
It
was
was in the
fucking
basement.
huge.
Yeah, it was pretty big, yeah.
That's why he needed a cave to be summoned.
I must have missed it. Must have missed it.
You
It's
must
all
have
good.
missed the
It all
big
worked out in the
summit
end.
circle.
It all worked out in the end.
Sad. If I shot Zelda, would this entire campaign just not?
Oh, I mean, Uncle Sam wouldn't be Uncle Sam. That's all. Be somebody else.
It would be Uncle Tommy.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I probably would. Okay, well, unfortunately, Zelf is probably not going to be able to make it, but that's alright. So, one more thing I forgot to ask if we brought with
For breaching in these fucking windows.
Agent Edison's Field Guide.
I have it on me.
Yeah, so you brought it with you on the plane?
hmm
We haven't.
Yeah, carry on. It's a book.
Yeah, we haven't read it, have we?
Can we read it right now?
My interest was piqued, and I skimmed through the book.
Okay.
Well, plus you had the entire flight to sit there reading it.
Thus, I said skim.
All right. Well, unfortunately, it's not like a super skimmable book, because unfortunately, it's being on a corpse for a bit, so it's a bit rough. You know what I mean? However, it reads more. It looks like there are some pages.
Herpy.
Yeah, some pages ripped. Oh, goodbye, Herpy. Yeah. Poor Wagner. He made it so far.
Dried so.
I know, yeah. Herpy, I don't know. Is he still in the call or did he leave?
No, he
left.
fecked off.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, he's got to go to bed. That's right.
He's probably swapping to his phone or something.
Yeah, which is all right. He can always just type what he wants to do, and we can have it done.
Real quick before you carry on, though, I
Yep.
settled on Bob's stuff. It's really blue collar work, something he would have picked up over the years. It's just like
Yeah, sure.
it's basic stuff that you'd learn on a construction site, like architecture, like how buildings put together,
Mhm.
basic electrician work,
Yep.
welding, fabrication, shit like that. Blue
Okay.
collar stuff.
All right, yeah, makes sense, yeah.
Because he's no micro electrician. He can't work on computers, but he can wire your house up.
Yeah, okay, that's awesome, actually. It makes him very useful.
Would have been helpful to have that at the start of the fucking campaign, looking all
Yeah,
all
when
the
you're
fucking
looking around the
circuit
house.
breakers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Oh, well.
Remember-
that's all right. Hopefully Bob
Bob's,
lives to get to use it.
No. Yeah, Bob's Alzheimer's wore off for 2 seconds. Oh, yeah, I remembered my youth.
So anyway, there's a few pages ripped in the beginning. However, it does begin almost like journal entries, although not necessarily like a Dear Diary type of deal. And it starts off on June 11th. And I'm not sure if you guys would like me to just paste this information for you, because I typed it all up. It's a bit of a wall of texty deal, or if you
What
just want
year?
me to read
You
it
wanna-
to you.
Oh, well, you want to just stick it in Discord?
Yeah.
Because then we can, just copy paste it, or whatever.
Yeah, I guess we could also, if you want, we could each like read an entry. That could be fun. You know?
Too bad Zelphus isn't here. He could just be the narrator.
Oh my God, yeah, he could do the good voice. Yeah, that'd be amazing.
Personally, I don't want to talk as much. My throat is killing me.
Stop
Okay.
sucking dick!
Well, that's
Fuck you,
fine.
Bard.
Well, how about so Origami, are you cool with reading it?
Yeah, sure.
You sure? Okay. Well, you Board and I can maybe sub on and off. That could just be fun, so one person doesn't have to
Doesn't have to drone on.
Yeah. Oh, Herbie wants the field guide. Yeah, absolutely. I'm just gonna throw it in. Oh God! Whoa! This fucking.
Oh my god.
Wow.
What is this?
What
Just
the
delete that post, man. Why did it come up like that? That's so weird.
That is very weird.
Cause you know what? Cause I have word wrap on in Notepad.
Uh,
I have word wrapped on because I type in a very small text thing. That's fine. Hang on. Let me turn word wrap off for 2 seconds. Oh yeah, it looks like.
It looks like the proper wall of text it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I can't read it properly, but that's fine.
mhm.
Hang on, let me.
And just hit enter a few times in there.
Yeah, right. Okay, let's try this again. We'll see if it works. Ding ding! Hey, that worked. As you can see,
Hey.
is a little long there, but hopefully not the end of the world. So we'll start with, let's say, Origami, myself, and then Borrowed, and we'll just rotate like that. Sound good? So Origami with June 11th.
June 11th. Nab one of them today. Not sure what this has to do with Hinkler, but we've tied him up in the bathroom and had little luck breaking him with the usual methods. Going to try Iliad's portable generator.
Cool.
Oh boy.
So June 13th, the Selkie. The lads and I have taken to calling these creatures the Selkie, although we're unsure as their actual name. The damn German kept referring to them as the Hulder, but I haven't found any evidence of them going by that either. What we know is this. They like water. Almost all their operations take place near it. They also seem to be able to change their appearance, if slightly. 2 spooks showed up at Ego's house, asking to look around. His wife freaked out, and we sent him to the vault until the heat blows over. We followed one out the Tiffins, but it just seemed to be doing some scanning. Didn't notice anything in the area.
Alright. I suppose I can do a couple of these because they're short.
Oh, it's all up to you, man.
15th of June, the bastard finally gave out. We were unable to resuscitate him. What a waste. June 16th. Not sure what the correlation between these worst balloons and the Selkie are. The cynic in me says that they're just the first wave in a larger attack, but I can't let myself believe it. Carry on, or Origami?
I was just waiting for you to finish. July 18th. Erase is dead. Elliot gone to the vault to get Eagle. I'm staying behind to keep watch over the house.
August 17th. Gonna check out the neighbors. The spooks haven't been here in almost 2 months since they brought the women. Hopefully I can find something. If I die, remember how much they hate the light. I'll come back for the shotgun if I find any. So that was Agent Edison's field guide.
Oh boy.
And I suppose one thing we could do, since we haven't, we play this game sporadically, which is cool. Is there anything this information brings to light that we should maybe share amongst ourselves?
Well, other than that, they call them space sausages, basically.
Yeah, the worst balloon.
They use they use a portable generator as a torture device.
Yeah.
Well, the Selkie might be the Thin Mints.
Okay, true. Yeah.
Possible.
All right.
What else is there really in there? They knew about the one in Tiffins, which is odd that they wouldn't have informed Sam about that.
Well, they followed the Selkie out the Tiffins.
Oh, right. Not a balloon.
That's the thing. It's a lot of information to digest, and we have a lot of clues already, like written down or trying to remember. So I think it's probably just good to take this in, see if any of it applies to stuff we already know. We did have the word Hinkler used, although nabbed one of them today. Not sure what this has to do with Hinkler, but we've tied him up in the bathroom. So Hinkler is not necessarily the individual tied in the bathroom. Presumably he's not. Nabbed one of them, potentially one of the Germans. I think that's pretty much everything that we know.
And water.
Yeah, something about water. Yeah, the Selkie seem to like water. There's apparently a vault. Presumably it's Delta Green or ECEL related. We don't know where that is, unfortunately.
Or their own local hideout.
Yeah, true. Yeah, maybe. And there's 2 spooks, which spook's just an older term. I often use it because I find it a fun term. I don't know if people still refer to them as such, but it's kind of like You know,
Well,
just
there's two connotations to that. There's the FBI spooks, but it's
Mhm.
also used to be used as a derogatory term towards black people.
okay. No, I've always thought it was used as like you know, the people like wiretapping your house or shit like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I mean. Like, it's a very old and underused derogatory term. So,
Okay.
but then again, so is referring to the FBI as spooks. So.
That's true. Yeah, it's like a 50s, 60s terminology. Yeah, you're right. Okay. So, what is our plan for this house?
I imagine it would be look around it first and then have Rudy try and jimmy the lock.
Okay.
If that fails, open a wall.
Yeah, fair.
Mhm.
That wouldn't be the hardest thing in the world. It's up to you guys.
So the brown is boarded
Boarded
windows,
open.
or
Boarded windows, yeah.
this a door, this a window?
That's
There's
a
nothing
window
right.
still, yeah. Doors, I always do like the box.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is there a
Well, I mean, you got
crowbar?
a fucking huge. Well, it used to be a bay window here.
yeah. Presumably for like a living room or something, yeah.
These boards, like, we just talking about like press board here, plywood, or
No, we're talking about like a series of like, you know, 2x4s and the like, just like, you know, nailed together to form like this really, sort of,
shoddy, hastily constructed thing.
yeah. Not
Mm.
like someone just grabbed like a sheet of plywood and like sealed it around or anything.
Do we have crowbars or something like that? Hammers?
Bob has a sledge. I imagine he has a crowbar.
Yeah, probably.
Because we could like gently, not gently, but
I don't think there's a way to gently and sledgehammer.
no. I mean with a crowbar to like remove the piece of plywood without breaking it. So we just
Well,
go
that's
in
the
it.
problem. They boarded them from the inside, though, not the outside.
Yeah, so you'd have to remove the glass first, which isn't quiet.
Oh, the glass is still in the window.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought it's like. It's
Oh
like,
yeah, yeah. The glass is still there. It was just
Oh,
yeah.
never mind my idea then.
Well, I still have the thermoscope on my 50 cal with me, right? I guess I could use,
Yes.
let's say, the scope, see if there's any heat signatures in there.
Oh, that's pretty clever. If someone could do me a favor, presumably borrowed, if you could just copy paste Edison's field guide into the WhatsApp for Herpy. He just wanted to read it, yeah, and he doesn't have Discord on his phone, which is fair enough. So yeah, if you thermal scope it, you actually, it's almost. Hang on, I can actually draw it really quickly so you can see what I'm talking about. So, all of oh shit, I made it a little too far. All of this seems to be like really, really, really cold, and you can't seem to like see through it with your thermal scope because it just like it shows like it's just really, really cold. In these two rooms, though, you just see standard appliance heat signatures, like it looks like a, you know, a stove or stuff like that. Just your usual electrical.
Huh.
Is the inside above freezing, above temperature than the temperature around us?
So the
Is it
inside is colder than you guys are right now outside, which is November the 2nd. So you know.
But the inside being colder is odd.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so it's probably a bit chilly, actually. Yeah.
Mhm.
Especially, you're right by. I mean, that would be the ocean, right, on Boston. So
That'd be even colder. Hmm. I guess with pick lock it or just break through.
I can try to pick lock it real quick.
sure. Yeah, you going for the front door or the garage door?
Oh.
I would say garage because front door looks suspicious.
Those are steps. I didn't I didn't put like a cautionary symbol or anything.
No, because most things, as a
Any ideas, Bard, real quick? Get your opinion.
Hmm. Well, the front door is a little bit too easy.
Mhm.
Can we look in through the windows here? See what's going on with them.
Okay, yeah. So
Since those ones ain't boarded.
you look into that, and what you see is just a garage. There looks like there was a car there at one point. It's not currently there. However, you see 3 freezers in the garage, all of them open. On top of that, it looks like hang on, I'm just going to draw this on just so we have a point of reference here. Hopefully non-offensive color. It looks like there was something dragged this way, as it seems like there's a fair amount of dust on the garage floor, but it looks like there was something dragged in this direction. There's no sign of it outside of the house. That's all you can see. Yeah, we'll go ahead and say like
So-
freezers or something like, you know, like this.
Can we peek in right here real quick?
Yep, okay. So you can only see like the doorway and part of a hallway, but it's really, really, really dark. Part of that is, you know, it's November. It's a little overcast, so there's not like a crazy amount of light coming in.
Well, boys, which one?
garage because we see more visible.
Alright, guess I'm rolling.
Alright, give me them rolls.
I made it.
Wait, what the hell is
Yes.
herpes 15 for?
Oh no, that was before he dropped.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a 1d20 though.
Yeah, I know. I think he just like accidentally pushed a button when he was like quitting,
Ah,
because that was when he had to like run the bed. So, yeah, you pick the garage, it opens up, blast of freezing air hits you. It's really freaking cold in here. Aside from that, we don't notice anything else different.
do you have flashlights and all that?
Yeah, I would assume you guys would brought that stuff.
Mm-hmm. So there's nothing in the refrigerator. Can I
So the
check the
flashlights
refrigerator?
do work, though.
Yes.
Okay, well then that means there's not a space sausage, or at least a fully grown space sausage.
That's right, yeah.
Can I check the refrigerator? Anything inside the fridge?
Oh, anything in the freezers? Yeah. Okay.
Sand roll.
Yeah, give me a little sand roll there.
Oh boy.
I was joking. I'm sorry, Origami.
14.
Nice. Okay, only 1d4. Hey, not too bad. Not too bad. So it was just
14.
your sleep, yeah. Essentially, you're going through, and most of them, it just looks like it's just solid, like ice, like you know, because you just leave the freezer on so long, just all this ice builds up from the moisture in the air, right? But in one of them, there were a few like frozen like towels almost. You're pulling them out, and again, it's frozen, but the smell isn't great. And then underneath that, you see just like a few tips of fingers.
It was only April that was missing fingers, right?
Yeah, before you.
Yeah. Yeah, but we found the dwarf's body.
Hmm.
Oh boy, more fingers.
I saw, I informed the group that there's a jar of fingers over here.
Is it, well, just a bundle of fingers because they're inside the towel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a bundle of them. Yeah,
So today's November 2nd, right? Because last session was the 1st.
that's correct. Yep, it's the second.
I guess I'll use my fast eye and look at what's been dragged across the floor.
Well, it doesn't take much to assume that it's some form of a body. There appears to be some sort of a liquid residue stained into the ground. It doesn't 100% look like blood, though.
Does Bob know what it is?
Oh, okay. No, but Bob can recognize that cleaning products were poured in the area to try and sort of dilute it or lower its stainage.
Okay.
So clean attempts was made. Is the door closed?
Yeah, the door to the next room is closed, yep.
Hmm. My question will be, why would the next door be closed? Because you're inside like your own house. Every door is like decently unlocked.
Well, it may not be locked. He may have just closed it because this room's cold as fuck.
Hmm.
True enough, yeah.
Uh,
Right. So, Herbie was just saying he'd like Ajax to do a drone flyby.
mhm.
So,
Also, we could go fucking Sam Fisher and stick our snake under the next room's door.
true. So we're gonna use not as offensive orange as the drone path here. Okay. So starting from you guys, we're gonna have the drone sort of circle around like this.
Mhm.
All right. It's gonna go over like this.
Over
And
the top, you mean?
yeah, this is going over the top of the house. The thing is, though, when it hits about here, the drone drops and he loses connection.
God, damn, another payment.
All right. Question: is there roof access on this house? Is there a ladder or something?
No,
How tall is the roof? Is it a 1-story, 2-story?
it's a 2-story.
Oh boy.
I don't think. Yeah, well, we took the plane actually, so we don't have a van to have fucking. Is it a flat roof or a arched roof?
I don't know, Boston, right? That's kind of high up. I would assume it gets rainy, so probably an arched roof.
Mhm.
Okay. We got a chimney on this place, or any type of external opening? You know, AC unit on the roof, something like that, skylight.
Um, let's say there is a... Yes. Yeah, there's a chimney.
Hmm.
All right. Well, is the chimney in the center of the house or on the side?
It's on the side. Actually, let's go ahead and just say the chimney would come in here, sort of like in the living room area. That'd be your chimney.
So the drone slide off the roof, or is it still up there?
Yeah, it like fell and like rolled off the roof, yeah.
There
What
might
would
be a
Bob need to roll to clamber up the chimney?
Okay. Huh. Like to climb up it from inside or to climb up the external?
Yeah, to climb up the external bit so I could hop up onto the roof.
That would
I
be
don't
like
think that-
athletics or something.
Yeah, athletics, yeah.
Also, Herpy wants you to sledge the roof where the drone died.
Now, considering that, but let's see, athletics though.
Now, I mean, you're a strong guy, but you're also an old man, so I can understand your athletics being default 30 for you.
That's so no modifier for dex.
No, unless like somebody gave you a boost. You're a
Yeah,
pretty,
I
you're a
can
pretty
give him a
hefty
boost.
guy. We'd need like two
I
people.
Yeah, because I mean, if it's too much, then like Bob could just like head off to Home Depot or something for a quick minute. Go just
give-
get one of the extendable ladders.
I give Bob free adrenaline rush shot.
Gee, thanks, Doc.
All right. I'll say if Rudy and Connors are both giving you a boost, that's only going to get you up essentially one story, so you still got to make one by yourself. But we'll say like a plus 15 to the roll, so say 45%.
Well, I guess Bob falls off and fucking gives himself a concussion.
Oh yeah, his health probably isn't great, is it?
Yeah, no.
No, that's right. You got some problems right now.
So Bob can't even get up on their shoulders. It's just, nope. Not
All
happening.
right.
So fucking, Bob's off to Home Depot.
Well, here's
Get
the
the ladder.
question. Okay, is that what we're going with?
Well, I mean, Bob
Well-
can't clamber his ass up there unless somebody else wants to.
Or we could lockpick the next two doors.
All right.
Yeah. But
Well, I'll
Bob wanted to get on the roof.
I'll give you two options, Bob. Number one, you get on the roof, but you scrape yourself getting up there. Or number two, you fall down.
What is Bob scraping himself on? Is it just like the gutter, or is it like a razor blade?
No, it's just you're just like taking a point of damage. Just so like on the gutter, probably, yeah. Or even just on the brickwork would probably hurt quite a bit.
What's the ground around Bob like? Is it grass or is it fucking concrete?
It's uneven grass.
Does the grass have rocks for fucking killing Bob?
Oh man.
Trying to think of what cynical shit you could do if I said Bob fell off so he can go get a ladder instead.
Minor concussion, but no damage.
He's now half mentally retarded. Take a point in helplessness.
Oh God.
That'd be funny.
I don't know, because I mean, Bob has good dexterity, so I imagine he could hoist himself up there, but fuck. Grab onto the ladder and pull himself up. Or gutter himself up. Yeah, I mean, I guess he'll haul himself onto the roof, because fuck it.
Alright. So you just took a point of damage.
Better than a concussion.
Scraped yourself, raged a little bit, but you're up on the roof. What you doing up here? You got any plans for the roof?
Well, one, finding out where precisely, because you said it was here at Lost Connection?
Correct. Yeah, I'll just redraw that, sorry. So we have it. Yeah, right here is where the drone lost connection. But it was like swinging in like that.
Mm-hmm. Well, I suppose we could have Nerd Boy flat around the rest of the house, because if we lose connection again, like back here, and that means that whole room is in trouble, not just like the center of it.
Oh, you could also just
'Cause-
stand up to it with your like cell phone or something.
True, because I mean, if it's like only right here is the problem,
Mhm.
then there's probably just like a baby space sausage. But if like back here is dead too, then we got problems.
Start panicking, yeah. All right, well, let's do the luck roll from Ajax here. Find out.
Right, we didn't recover any health after the last session.
Yeah, we're seeing if the drone. Yeah, the drone's a little really banged up. It just fell 2 stories and crashed. So, he can use it to find out. Like if he pushes against something, he can see if like where
If
it
the
loses
screen goes
connection.
fuzzy.
Yeah, but it can't fly anymore. Could still be used as a camera though, so that's good. But yeah, if you would like, I can draw the AOE that he can determine. That's okay. So we know here. Yeah, going about this. That's what he can tell. Yeah, Herpy, like, Wagner could repair it, sure, like, so could Ajax, but the question is, like, do you guys have the stuff to repair a propeller on you right now? And the answer is no.
Well, does he not have a spare prop?
I wouldn't imagine he would have brought one, because you don't think you're going to break your drone.
Yeah, well, I mean, you never
Yeah,
know.
it
because
is a
They
drone
are
anyway.
really fragile. There's little cheap, shitty plastic props.
If he had the Pandora's box.
Zelfish just watches him. Oh, son of a bitch!
Just raging, yeah.
Get an angry text tomorrow. I'm gonna find you.
Yeah, nah. So, what's your plan on the roof there, Bob?
Well, if all of that is kaput, then that might mean that there's still just a little space sausage in there.
Well, I can tell you something interesting about the roof. The chimney was actually recently blocked off. You can tell it looks like someone literally just concreted the whole top of it. However, so let me just draw you a quick little side-by-side here. So here's your chimney. Okay. So this whole thing's being capped. This is a hole that's being cut into it.
So there's a hole in the side of the chimney?
Yeah.
Is there anything...
Very
Anything
precise hole.
Well, it's odd that they would bother cutting a hole in the brickwork, not just pulling out the bricks and mortar.
That is pretty weird.
Well,
How big's the snake we have at the camera?
I don't know, like, what's the usual, like 4 feet or something like that, right? It's not too crazy.
and Nerd Boy, you got a GoPro and some fishing string?
I don't feel like... Oh, yeah, for lowering it down. I was like, I just imagine you just pushing a GoPro with fishing string under a doorway. I was like,
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
you could
we-
use the drone and some.
It's true. We do have a broken drone, and we could definitely have a string or something.
Yeah.
Well, we can have Nerd Boy just assemble the camera real quick. We assemble the camera to work, then do it.
Yeah, just something like hell. I mean, even just take and put some like duct tape around it, just something to lower it down the chimney down to the.
Wait, but it won't work anyways because the chimney's from there now.
Yeah, the chimney's in the safe area,
Yeah,
so we can get a view of the rest of the house. Since if they come through here, then they would be in this room, which means I still wouldn't be able to see in the hallway.
Yeah, you could have that, Harpy. And yeah, so you're gonna lower the drone down the chimney? Well, like the camera from the drone.
Yeah.
Okay, yep. So, let's go ahead and say, we'll just give you, like, vision of the entire room, let's say.
Do you see what Bob sees?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you do actually see something. You can't quite make it out. The camera's seen better days, plus it's like a tiny bit staticky where it is. But let's say right here, there appears to be a bit of a body. And when I say bit of a body, I mean like we're talking like a torso with an arm.
Oh boy.
All right. Actually, I guess it wouldn't really matter what skin color the person was, because we don't know what color the other skin people from Delta Green were.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
All right, and I imagine the Bob is too big to fit down the chimney.
Mm-hmm.
You could probably squeeze it. It's
Yeah.
yeah, it wouldn't be comfortable, but you could definitely make it.
Well-
You couldn't make it through the hole in the side of it, But if you took the cap off, you could fit down.
Well, the thing is, there's going to be a shelf you would have to get through, and you would get stuck.
Yeah, but that depends on.
See, this is where we need Zelphus, who actually repairs chimneys for a living.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, like there is the fire shelf in the back of it there behind the flue, but if this had been modified for some reason as like an access route, I imagine they would have taken the fire shelf out. Smoke
okay.
shelf.
Well, here's a question here. So Wagner's suggesting that we take the camera back up, and he has an RC car, as you recall. He's wondering about putting the camera on an RC car, lowering that down.
Well, the problem is it's staticky still.
So as long as you didn't drive it, well, as long as you kept the cable
well-
on it, we could pull it out of. But
Yeah. Well, I mean, is it just like an RC car from Home Depot?
Yes.
Like
Yeah, that's
Toys
what-
R Us?
yeah.
Well, it's gonna be loud as fuck. Then are you kidding me?
Yeah, he's gonna drive.
Yeah. Suddenly, 18 thin mints pop out. What's that?
Snake, this is a sneaking mission.
Damn it, Fisher! This mission's over.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's up to you guys.
I
What
want
was
to
it?
stealth it.
We could go to
Yeah.
crazy route and break this part through the chimney while
Well, I mean,
doing
could-
shoot everything.
Could Bob just have somebody else go to Home Depot and get a ladder so he could bring like Nerd Boy up here because he should be small enough to fit down the hole.
Sure,
we're saying
sure.
Wagner.
Well, Nerd Boy or Wagner because they're both small. Because I mean, Bob could just like.
Yeah, let me check.
Oh,
How big is Wagner? I feel like he's not huge.
I
No,
think he's-
strength and con 10. So he's a
Yeah.
little bit bigger than Ajax. But not insane.
Well, we could lower Ajax down, like put
Yeah.
a rope around his waist or something. So it's like there's fucking aliens, and then just pull it back up. 'cause-
Yeah. So are you guys grabbing the ladder?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, because Bob didn't have the foresight to bring one, so they had to go get one while Bob sits on the roof playing solitaire.
Yeah, okay. So we're setting the ladder up on this side?
Yeah, just on that side, or depending on which way the arch goes, because if the arch of the roof is going like that across, then you'd probably want to put it over here.
No,
the arch is going
yeah,
that
the arch.
way, then.
Yeah, the arch is going like this way. Like. Oh god, Bob got deleted in a fit of rage.
Oh, you can delete yourself? That's interesting.
Come back, Bob. Actually,
Come back, Bob.
you're on the roof, damn it, Bob.
No, I'm not. Just fucking, he's back up. What the hell, Bob?
All right. So are we lowering Ajax in? Is Ajax gonna rage when he finds out he got lowered in and killed?
See, that's why I want to have like a fucking rope around his waist or something and put a fucking harness on him.
And the nice thing too, though, should be said, Ajax hasn't lost any sand, so
Yeah,
he's
but-
back at par. He can take a hit.
Yeah, I guess Bob should actually, like probably take off the top of the chimney so it's a little bit easier to lower him in and out.
Yeah, okay. So you remove that. We're going to lower Ajax in a little bit here.
Should we lower him in upside down so he can just stick his head in there?
Yeah.
That'd be smarter, because if you lower him in feet first, then he has to like clamber out of the chimney before. he can see
Okay, but he has
anything.
glasses.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, fucking. Here's some duct tape, nerd boy.
Yeah.
Keep him on.
Is he duct taping them to his head? Is that super glue?
Yeah, exactly.
No.
I'm not using duct tape. Well, we got the super glue.
Yeah. I guess we could just lower Wagner instead.
Either or.
Because I know
Wagner.
Zelphus will kill me if I have him killed when he's in NPC mode. All right.
NPCs have God mode. He's only allowed to be at 1 health.
That's right, yeah. All right, so we lower Wagner in. Is Wagner just going to stand in there and use his RC car?
Deploying drone.
Okay, well, Wagner can finish at least a little more of the picture here. Hang on, where's my draw? So we can do this. That's as far as he can
No,
tell.
RP.
Can you have your back? Yeah, you can have your backpack, dude. Well, it wouldn't fit. You could have it lowered after. You guys are cool with that, right?
Yeah.
Well, he has to be all the
Well,
way
we're
inside
just-
first, though, because we need to reuse the rope.
Mhm.
So if you don't want a way back out, then yeah, sure, you can have your backpack, but
Is that cool?
as long as that's fine with him, not being able to have a way back out until he ropes himself back up.
That's true, yeah. I'm sure it'll be alright. In before.
And before he dies.
We say, oh, la, 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 la. Like Captain Hook's like, God fucking damn it, Wagner.
Yeah, classic Wagner.
You had one job.
So, is anyone else going in after Wagner?
Well, I want to go through the door in the garage.
Yeah,
Okay.
Connors and Rudy can go in that way while Bob's up top pretending to be a crane.
Alright, sounds good. So you guys are like
All
in here.
advanced strength.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
So they're gonna, I assume they're gonna Sam Fisher the doorway there first.
Yeah, presumably.
While they hear an RC car bumping into the wall.
What's
going on?
Yeah. So you guys are... Who's going in the door first? And how are you going in? And, well, you're using the snake thing, right?
Yeah, we would snake it first.
Alright,
and
give me
see.
a search minus, let's say minus 10, because, you know, you're dealing with shitty snake eyeballs. And you're just kind of seeing if there's anything through that door.
Probably gonna need Connors to help you.
Nice.
It's a pass.
I see
Yeah,
Eric.
that's
No,
a
wait,
pass.
you would mean a plus 10.
Oh, yeah, sorry,
so
you're
they're more
right.
likely to fail.
Yeah, no, you guys, so... I mean, well...
So origami passed anyways.
Yeah, Connor's fast,
right.
yeah. Alright, Connor's...
Well, I
you...
missed it by 2 then, if you want to add 10 to that.
Oh, okay. But yeah, so right here, Connors, you notice something weird.
Give me a sand roll.
Mm-hmm.
No, like, it just... You can't really make it out, but it seems like there's something there.
It's another can for Rudy to kick. And for Bob to find later.
Do I like kind of take a stick from outside and try to pry it out?
Well, I
Like,
mean,
you're
you can
trying to
open
stick
the
it
door.
under the door?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's
Are
a
you...
fucking booby trap.
Yeah, the shotgun goes off. Ah.
Yeah, okay. So are you guys opening the door, or how are you approaching this object?
How are
Well,
you approaching the Capcan device?
There's no, like, infrared wire. Like, or beam, rather.
Like I said, if it's some kind of obstacle,
Mhm.
poke with a stick, nothing happens, go in.
Okay, so...
If it makes a big boom, oh,
well, that's the thing.
Caution.
It could be a thin little tripwire. There you go, Claymore. We're both dead.
well, of course you need a bigger stick. You got that stick.
That stick's not gonna
Bob
fix
Defusel
it.
is having the bigger stick. You know, just why don't we just? Oh wait, no. 'Cause is this door closed?
We don't know yet.
Yeah, we don't know. Oh, yeah, you would be able to see that. No, you wouldn't. Sorry, this room is full of shit.
Nah.
Yeah, it's like...
Well, I mean, we could
He's
hoist
a
we
bit-
could hoist Wagner back up and have him drive his little nerd fucking car in there. Just like open the door and run away. Drive the nerd car in.
Herpy, I kind of like that. Make me roll a military science.
military
didn't
science. Oh, cool. Okay. Roll some military science there.
JC, a bomb. A bomb.
I? Nope.
Ah, no dice.
No dice.
I'm going to give it to you, though, and say that it's not a claymore. It's high up. It's actually... there's like almost like a half bookshelf dresser thing, and it's sort of on top of that.
Okay, it's a shotgun then. I'm fucked.
No, that's why you just open the door so it just blows the stick up.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I can turn the knob and Connors can shove the door open while I jump backwards.
Okay, so that's what's happening. You're turning the knob, kicking the door open, and jumping backwards.
Basically,
Oh,
but I'm using the stick to shove the door open.
Okay, but you're turning the knob and then trying to shove it and jump backwards, right?
No, he's just turning the knob, and once the door starts to open with the stick's pressure, then he's getting away.
Okay, cool. So you guys do that. Swings open. Okay, and you guys hear a loud crack as several shotgun shells tear into the now open door.
I fucking called it. It was a trap.
Unfortunately, at this moment, you also hear blaring alarm sounds and giant metal shutters slap down over the garage door
Oh boy.
in the
See,
window.
now while this was all happening, I fucking knew I should have had Bob go look for a circuit breaker on the outside of the house.
So, right now, Wagner's inside. He's got his backpack. He's putting that on, and he's hearing loud crack, 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 and then these alarms going off. Bob's hearing like crack, 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 and then the alarms going off. Ajax as well.
Ajax is shitting his pants. I guess he didn't need to come up on the roof because he wouldn't want to. So I guess he's still in the van. He's just, what the fuck?
No, he came up on the roof to help lower Wagner.
Alright, so
Bob can't do that by himself.
Oh, you probably could.
Bob's like, I'm a crane. I don't need help.
Well, I didn't think about grabbing my M4 before I came in here. I just had my 2 pistols. Those be whipped out.
All right, so you
Just
got
in
those
case.
out. Presumably one of them has a flashlight on, right? Because the house is pitch black.
Yep.
Okay.
so what's in the room since
Well-
we can't go back?
Can Bob go look for that circuit breaker now? Just like fucking tie the rope off around the chimney so that Wagner can haul himself back up and go look for a
Yes,
circuit
Herpy,
breaker.
every door is closed.
Yep. Tell you what. Let's put a strike through doors that we open. I think that'll make it nice and easy. So, well, garage was open, but it's not anymore. So none.
Well,
one
technically,
door is
This
just
one right
open
here.
now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Perfect. So that one is open right there. Oh, sure. That's fine. It kind of looks like Connor just peeking in the room now.
What do you see, Scully?
Exactly. Yeah.
Phalanges, dancing
Bones,
phalanges.
by the way.
Whatever.
Oh, well, yeah, we all knew. Okay, so in this room, guys, you're staring at, there's a smoking shotgun to your side. It was a semi-automatic. It unloaded 4 rounds into the door. It seems to be jammed. There's potentially 2 more rounds in it.
Can I take the shotgun?
Sure, yeah. It would require, like, mechanical or something to unhook it and unjam it.
I got heavy machinery 10. I
Oh,
got
that's a scary number. Don't tell me that.
Bob is gonna go get that shotgun if you don't.
I got
Let Bob do
firearms.
it. Let
I got-
Bob do it.
Yeah, just leave it there, duck underneath of the barrel, and Bob will fangulate with it later.
Okay, firearms.
Well-
I got 60.
The problem with that is you'd have to run through this house, open a door, run to them, and then, like, do you know what I mean?
No, but I mean, like, we can do that after Bob is... Because Bob needs to go down and look for the circuit breaker.
Oh, sorry,
anyways,
I
to
was
shut off
talking
the
about
fucking
her.
alarm.
Talking about Herpy there.
Well, are we
Ah.
in communications? I assume we have some type of
Yep.
headset.
Yeah, as long
Yeah,
as you
'cause
don't.
We're not in the dead zone. So.
Yeah, if you go in the dead zone, you lose communications. But otherwise, yeah. So everyone's like, "What the fuck was that?"
God damn it, what you two retards do?
Yeah.
Wagner was that you son of a bitch?
Shotgun.
Shotgun.
That's my job.
All right.
Well, we have a shotgun for you, Bob.
Now you
Pictures
get
of
blue
Dad, damn it.
shotguns.
So let me
All
describe
right,
this
so-
I got a
room to you
shotgun
guys.
for you.
But the real
Oh.
question, though, is since the shotgun was right there and it fired at the doorway, does that
Right.
mean that they can now see into here?
Oh,
Because, I mean, like 4 or 5 shotgun shells is going to leave a pretty nice hole in a wall.
yeah, it would, eh? All right. Well, hang on, I just want to move. I'll show you, son of a bitch. So,
Yeah, Herpy. No,
Whatever.
you don't get any more charges.
no.
Kiss my ass right now about that.
That's another story entirely. Okay, so these boxes I just drew. This is to emphasize how much shit is in this room. Like, these are just just piles of crap. They're either dressers or they're like all sorts of just junk piled on top of a couch, or it's like, you know what I mean?
Dressers, bookcases, couches.
Yeah,
walls,
everything. Like
whatever.
this place is stacked full of stuff. Tons of books all over the floor, and like like on shelves and like shit like that. As for that, maybe let's roll. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna say there is a very noticeable like dent into the wall. It's at this point you notice. Good point. The bar to bring this up. It's a good point you notice. These walls are like reinforced with some sort of thick metal sheeting in the center.
Oh.
Probably insulation to keep the cold in.
Oh yeah,
They wouldn't
thick metal
use metal.
insulation. Yeah, totally. A terrible insulator.
Well, I mean, like if they were converting this one into being a walk-in freezer, then
Exactly,
you would have
yeah.
metal on there, yeah. But they wouldn't have metal on that wall, though. So,
I don't know.
because I mean, you would have metal on, like these walls. Okay, fine, but this one is not being used as a freezer.
So not the whole wall, just that part wall is metal.
I don't know. You're gonna try like kicking open a different section? I don't know.
Like
Not
that,
there.
that's metal, but this isn't.
I don't know. You can't see that part because you got the boxes in the way.
Yeah. Do you want to try and move the boxes and check the wall?
Can I crawl through like shimmy my way through it?
Yep.
Check
One of the
For
boxes
traps
reached
first.
out and grabbed you. Roll sand.
Yeah, so on your way over, Agent Connors, if you want to give me a quick search roll there.
Right.
Oh, right. Has Bob turned off the alarm yet?
Yes, I'll just say you turn off the alarm, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah, so I found the circuit breaker key. Click.
Yo.
I
How'd
see
you turn it
nothing.
off? I hit it with a sledgehammer.
Oh God.
I see nothing.
Origami, can you roll me a d6?
Oh, damn.
plus 2.
You should have tried to move the boxes, not touch them. Like, don't let them touch you. You touch them. Origami.
He died in real life. The damage was too damn high. It just deleted him.
Yeah, just. Well, Connors is gone.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Connor's, yeah, it's not gone, but... Alright,
I have
so
myself muted.
we're gonna talk... I rolled a 3 on that to hit, and you rolled an 8. That's maximum damage. We're gonna talk about this, about how you feel, if this is okay or not, whatever. But we're
He now
resolving...
has 3 health. He's fucking crippled.
Yeah, you just had a big old bear trap that was underneath these books on the floor just snap up, and you broke a bone for sure in your leg. Whether or not the leg is still usable after this, I don't know. It's up to you whether it's your left or right leg, doesn't really matter to me. Either way, Agent Connors is going to be gimped for a period of months, to say the least, getting around. Not,
Go
You
to
know.
check for traps.
yeah, I mean, well, he tried.
You should have brought Bob with you. Bob's here. Got it.
Should have brought Bob. Coming to you on HBO. So,
Everybody loves Bob for his search rolls.
yeah, Agent Wagner is saying, can I get Ajax to scan for a signal? I'm going to assume you mean like to the local police department, or I'm not sure what you mean otherwise.
Oh, maybe he means whatever, like EM signature for the fucking space sausages.
Oh, okay.
Well, he's talking about an outside signal being sent out.
So what Wagner wants to do...
Silent alarm.
Yeah, that's pretty clever. Okay. We're going to have Ajax do his computer science. Wow,
I mean, that-
critical fail.
That depends on like how did Bob turn off the circuit? Did he just click it or did he fucking hit it with a rock?
Well, you did say that you have blue collar work, so yeah, you did manage to disable it.
Okay, because I
So-
mean, like, if there is an alarm going off, then Bob could just go out and hit the damn thing with a sledgehammer. Now there is no silent alarm.
Yeah, if there is an sort of like an on-site generator, that's the only way we can have power to anything in the building now, as
Right.
you've sort of turned it off.
And before you say that, Agent Connors, Wagner's proposing this. He wants to come out the chimney, run around the house, come over here, and he has built homemade thermite grenades, and he's hoping to plant them on the garage and cut an opening so you guys can get to Agent Rudy, and
I
they
was
can leave.
Bob
thinking-
not just take an angle grinder to it? Like, how thick are these metal doors?
Pretty thick.
I was thinking that really.
I mean, you could take an angle grinder, but it would take a while to cut through.
I was
Yeah,
thinking,
but I mean, angle grinders are pretty mean. Put a, fucking cut off wheel in there, and you can get through like inch thick steel plating. It'll take you a hot minute, but you could.
Yeah.
Um,
Whereas,
okay.
I mean, we have a thermite grenade could do it in like 30 seconds or something.
Well, how
Yeah.
exposed to the public are we?